Good Sunday morning. I'm meteorologist Brooke Martell. Another cool start to the morning here, so just dress in layers. But as we get into this afternoon, we still have those mild easterly winds coming off of those mountains, and these are weak Santa Anas, so it's keeping us on the warmer side. We also have that building high pressure over the west coast, so the combination of those two things keeping these temperatures above seasonal norms. But as we get into this upcoming week, those winds are going to shift onshore, and so temperatures are going to taper a little bit. But you can see over downtown just before 6 a.m. on this Sunday, right around the low 50s. We do have those 40s, however, over your inland valley communities. We'll stay close to the 40s through about 8, almost 9 o'clock. You can see that's when those temperatures start to trend closer to 60 degrees. Heading into your afternoon, we probably should have some 70s before we get into about that lunchtime period. But then the peak hours of the day, those temperatures settling into the 80s. In some cases, we're still trending about 10 to 15 degrees above the seasonal norm. By this evening, once the sun goes down, we'll quickly taper to those 60s. And for Oceanside today, that coastal forecast, partly cloudy skies, temperatures right around those 60s up to about 70 degrees. And that goes for the immediate coastline, places like Encinitas. We even could be trending warmer for La Jolla, IB, but over San Diego International Airport, closer to those mid 70s today. But take a look at the inland valleys. We have a mix of 80s. We're still pretty warm over that area, as I showed you with your hourly forecast. And we still have those easterly winds from the mountain communities. I'll show you that in just a moment. Temperatures are going to be closer to the 60s again for the higher elevations. Meantime, for the desert region, we're still close to those upper 70s, near 80 degrees. But here's a look at the future weather pattern. So we can still see by this afternoon those mid to high level clouds streaming overhead, still getting some blue skies, still getting that sunshine, and then actually going into this evening, fairly calm wind conditions. So again, those Santa Ana winds weakening, we just still have that easterly flow influence for today, which is why we're staying a little bit warmer. As we look ahead to this upcoming week, you can see some changes in the forecast. Pretty gradual, however. It means we're going back to those upper 60s for the coast and actually making a return to that possibly by Friday for the inland valley community. So those temperatures start to drop off as those winds shift and the high pressure weakens. Here's a look at the mountain communities. Still staying a little bit breezy today, but as we go into about Thursday, Friday, that's when we have that shift in the forecast and those temperatures drop off to those 50s. We'll see some low 70s back in the forecast, possibly by next weekend for the desert region. Have a great day.